He also believes that people don't get what Monica Long is saying at the moment, which is ridiculous, so he takes jabs at the globe. Check out these two fresh clips. Although it is not yet accessible, Circle did say that they are working on a technology to facilitate real-time payments across borders. Additionally, we will go over the fact that the Federal Reserve Bank has declared cryptocurrency to be free to use. Furthermore, restrictions imposed by Biden's administration have been recently abolished. Nonetheless, we should not celebrate this development just yet because I will keep you informed of any developments and provide all the information you require on it. It was more akin to a circus performance, as certain regulations have not been relaxed just yet. We will also look at how companies are beginning to purchase XRP as a smart money storage solution for the long run, and how its average climb on the ledgers has been. Monica Long is a good place to start because there is a lot more to this film. Please subscribe to my channel and give the video a like if you found it entertaining. You might also think about joining Kryptonaire if you want to increase the difficulty of your study. I will explain all the important points here. Thanks to the many interesting people I've encountered in the cryptocurrency industry over the last 5 years, I picked up a lot of useful information, and I'd like to pass it on to you. We need to start this show somewhere. Yes, we do, in fact, have cash on hand totaling billions of dollars. With a budget of over $1 billion, 0 cents, Ripple has plenty of room to expand its infrastructure. I overheard Brad Garlinghouse stating that going public is not necessary at this time. I thought Ripple's strength was in its ability to facilitate required funds, right? The future looks bright for Ripple as the company is expected to be more proactive in pursuing deals moving forward. The company's future looks bright because further mergers and acquisitions are on the horizon. However, there will definitely be more thrilling developments down the road. Among all Bitcoin companies, ours holds the record for the greatest ever sum of 1.25 billion marks. Prime dealers are owned by banks, right? We at Hidden Road are ecstatic about the possibility of forming a partnership with a company that works with hundreds of the world's largest banks and trading institutions. This will allow us to have a greater influence on their blockchain infrastructure. So they're doing really well financially. They have about $200 billion, 0 cents to contribute to our bank sheet to access more risk finance, which will speed up their company's expansion. One last thing, I need to know more about IPOs. Once the issues with the SEC are resolved, we can explore an initial public offering, IPO, as Brad has already informed me. May we expect an initial public offering, IPO, soon? The Carlsberg report claims that we have billions of dollars worth of cash on hand right now. Because of what you said, we're in a fantastic position. Stranger things should have been paid closer attention to by Brad Garlinghouse, the guy. It seems like Garlinghouse just gave an interview where he touched on this very subject. While I can see where they're coming from, it would have been wiser for them to skip the IPO in 2025 when the market is tanking. The flip side is that things could go wrong if the economy keeps sputtering. Then I arranged it in a circular pattern, and as I read it, I thought, this is so tacky. Right now, there isn't a way to pay across borders in real time. I felt like I was going to lose it. In test mode, we were able to move USD to Brazil in 72 seconds. After polling the collective with the question, would you like to ask Ripple for a demo? The question was put out by Angelica. Banks can use cryptocurrency in any way they see fit, as I mentioned earlier, because she consistently delivers hilarious one-liners. This performer is quickly rising to the top of my list of favorite performers. Go with her. Plus, XRP elevates it a notch. As if we weren't already sick of this, Twitter is ablaze with happiness. Have you heard that the Federal Reserve decided to stop sending letters to banks stating that they needed official approval to deal with stablecoins and crypto assets? The Federal Reserve, moreover, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation and the Office of the Controllers of the Currency withdrew their comments from warning banks and other financial institutions of 2020 and 2023 Bitcoin risks. Many of those letters, in my opinion, scared the financial establishment away from crypto. Okay. Really quickly, under the Biden administration, if a bank started to get into crypto, either they are now claiming, following Trump's comments, promising to protect crypto investors' interests if reelected in 2024, new regulations to facilitate the development of crypto assets may be necessary, according to the Federal Reserve, which recently said that it will investigate the matter. Either Wells sent them a notification or they were sued soon after because they had it on hand or used it in their U.S. infrastructure. The regulations imposed by the Biden administration remain in place, so while certain limits have been loosened, this is generally good news. Be prepared for a Wells letter. A Wells letter is similar to the SEC notice that they want to sue you. Sure, we've loosened up on all of these rules. Follow these rules that I'm about to give you, and then do whatever makes you happy. The current Federal Reserve policy is unlikely to be halted by an executive order. So things may change in 4 years when a new administration assumes power. While some see a positive shift, others worry that change will actually go in the other way. The fact that the government and the Fed appear to be contributing to the policy is a positive development. Businesses despise being taken by surprise by sudden shifts in government policy that result in substantial changes. This is something I didn't grasp when I was at the Federal Reserve. They had campaigned on a platform that included these measures. What does this mean? I don't understand. We may delay making any adjustments immediately so that we are not taken unawares. What she means is that in the past 2 years, you were able to win 2 separate contests that were run by Republicans. After we finish up with the Democratic primary, we can go back to Trump. I think it's Trump-Biden. Trump. And every 4 years, a new president attempts to undo the policies of the first. The CNBC anchor's pessimism about technology is the true problem, even though they say that slashing programs has an impact. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have been brought up, but no concrete plans have been put forth. Long-term plan, 5 or 10 years, you can bet that will require the participation of at least a handful of these countries, given that they have already passed legislation authorizing the usage of cryptocurrencies by banks and other enterprises in those regions. The rapid adoption of this by other countries is a source of concern for them. I don't waste my time tuning in to CNBC, since the hosts aren't prepared to make an impact in front of millions of people each day by covering the cryptocurrency business. This is important because it ignores the most important details on the Bitcoin market that I find relevant. Is the corner chase, which doesn't accept Bitcoin, going to be your Bitcoin ATM of choice? It doesn't feel the same, yet I guess it does. There needs to be